So here we go for another season of F1 racing action for tonight. We've switched times now, so it's now D2 and D1 are on Monday nights. So you've got myself, Ash, in the booth tonight for this Division 2 race round Brazil. So we've got quite a few people racing tonight in Division 2. We've got Division 1, of course, following up in about an hour's time. As we're just waiting for said room to be set up. Oh, we've got a calendar bug. Apparently we've got a calendar bug. So just waiting to find out what's happening. To which I believe there may be a switch of lobbies, because at the minute track is set on Japan. So just waiting to find out when this lobby is there's nothing there coming up. Oh, apparently Figgy is racing. Right, so just waiting. There we go, I've got a new invitation. There we go, so we're now in Brazil. Get me changed to spectator, that's that done. So now just waiting for people to choose their cars and then ready. There may be a few D1 races in this race, getting ready for the D1 race in about an hour or so. So just waiting for the ready up, and then we shall go through some teams. As we're just having to sit, be patient, and wait for the race to start. Hello, Mr. Maximus. Nice to see you as always, buddy. In the chat. Are you racing in the D1 race later on? Yes, you are. Well, I'll just say now, Maximus, I wish you the very best of luck for your race a little bit later on. There's so far I believe there's 15 people in for the D1 race at 9 o'clock. Cheers, Maximus. That's very, very good of you to say so. And I hope, like I say, your race goes well tonight. Oh, good lord, he's allowed to speak. Who knew that Ivor saw he could speak? Cow's milk. Good's normal. Hello, Nils. Yes, I'm good. I'm good. And I wish you well as well in your race a little bit later on as well. Oh, good lord. Now everyone's readying up, so we're going to have a 18-minute quali and then a 25% race, which is 18 laps around Brazil. So they've done away with the one-shot quali, which I personally wasn't a fan of. I think it's better when you can get into a flow. But hey, there'll be people who are entitled to an opinion and more than likely wrong. But I just hope for everybody's sake that everybody has a good race tonight and there's no dive bombs. I think we all know who we're on about. So here we go, in the first quali session of the season. 18 minutes of qualifying round Interlagos, Brazil. Nils is hoping Smalley or Danny gets a win tonight. as the first peoples are starting to head out on track. So let's see who... Okay, so we've got Bronco Brive, I think, who's on track first, followed by, we've got Mr. Proctor out, we've got Ollie out, we've got Pingu out, and our second favourite German after any other German in history apart from any of them horrible ones, the Stig. So here comes the first driver out on track. He's gonna head towards the start finish line now. So I'm gonna go on board with him now as he heads over the start finish line and heads into the centre S's. He's going into second, short shifting into third, exiting out the centre S's. He's already invalidated his time. Wow, okay. So I'm going to go to Proctor now on board. So he heads through the centre S's, being careful not to invalidate any time. As he now heads down to Esquina de Lago into fourth gear. Now he's heading out of Esquina de Lago. As he now heads up to turns 6 and 7. And now heads into turn 8. I'm just going to get the right corner names here because I can't quite remember them all. Right, there we go. So now he heads through Megulo and now into Yunchao, the junction. And now he heads up along the start finish line. Is he going to take the shortest line, the line of least resistance across the finish line? He does. He sets a 108.8 for his first time. Pingu's already in front on a 107.1. Ollie in second on a 107.5. Stig goes 110.9 for his first lap. Robot's already invalidated his lap time. Lavsesh goes third fastest, 108.5. So then we'll go to one of our American drivers, Figgy. So he heads through the centre S's now. So he heads down to Desira de Largo. And now heads up towards Ferradura, the horseshoe. Turns 6 and 7. And now into Larantia. And then followed by another tricky little corner, Pinarino. As it gets on the throttle now, on the brakes, ready for the Cortavello corner, and then heads through Megulo. And he now goes through Yunchao. And now heads towards the start finish line now. Let's see what his first time is. He's going to head across the line now. Takes a normal racing line. And he goes 6th fastest, 1:10.6. Nice time there from Figgy. For an opening lap time. Okay, so Robot's looking quite racy as he heads through Yunchao. He will be joining myself and Danny. They'll be commentating with me for the D1 racing in about 45 minutes time. Robot goes 108.9 and goes up to 5th fastest. Good time there. Good job. So next driver up is Willans. He's on a lap now. He heads up through Megudo. Now he heads into Yunchao. And now nothing more for the driver to do here, just hard on the throttle all the way through to the end of the lap. Like least resistance, you bet, yeah. Goes 108.2 and goes third fastest. Nice job. Nice job. So Smalley, I was about to talk you through his lap, but he has invalidated. So now let's keep an eye on Bronco Drive. Heads to Desida do Lago and heads up to Ferradura, the horseshoe. And he cannot quite hook that first apex there for Larantia. It's a horrible, fiddly little corner. See how he does here through Portobello. He does okay there, actually. Nice line through Megullo. Is he flat? No, he has a slight lift. Now he heads up over the start-finish line now. He's invalidated his lap right at the end. Oh no. So here we go, illicit power. Let's see what sort of times he can produce. He runs wide out of Desida do Lago. As he now goes through Ferradura. He hit the curb a little bit too hard there, so back to Smalley. See if he can invalidate his lap this time. Here we go, Smalley now. He almost ran wide out of that corner, but he kept it together. Nice job. So now he's heading up to Yunchao. And he now is flat chat. And he's going to go over the start finish line now. It's going to be a 1:11.8. Ollie's away in the pit lane. Pingu is now a 10th up on his own time, first sector. Let's see how he attacks the lap as he goes through Ferradura. And now he heads up into Megullo. It's nice and flat. 2/10 purple middles up on his own time. We're heading into the 106s here. As he now keeps it flat and goes across the line, it's a 106.9. There for Pingu, good job. Oh! Bronco Drive hit the pit wall there as he went into the pit lane. I view any drivers alike. Pure and simple. So now then, let's keep an eye on Smalley as he goes out for another lap. Where is he? He's heading towards Cortavello. Is he on an in-lap or is he carrying on his lap? Well, he's 1.3 down. So I imagine he's going to be in the pit lane. Danny doesn't improve his time. So Steg, whoa! Steg had a proper slide on through Megullo. straightens back up, and off he goes again. Goes the Stig. Well, let's hope not, Fuller. But this is smaller, you don't quite know what you're gonna get. So illicit power, where is he now? 17-1, 17-9 I think it was? 17-1 first sector, I didn't quite see that in time. He now heads through the tricky part of the lap, through Cortavello. There he goes. No! He's off. Just got a proper slide on before he got into Megillo. That's it. You just give him plenty of encouragement, Fuller. We all know you love him, really. As Turfill goes into the 110s and goes 12th fastest. Figgy there, and he's on an outlap. So now let's keep an eye on Danny. Danny is now going through Larantia and then going through Pinerino. It's a horrible little corner to get right and hit the apex of. To fill grid spaces, Fuller. Simple as. So Danny's half a second down on his own time. Robbo's on an outlap. Stig is just heading out of the pit lane. So now Lavsesh, he's heading up towards the end of his lap. Let's see what time he's doing. He's down at his time. Ollie's invalidated his lap. So Bronco Drive, where is he in terms of lap time? He's nowhere in his time. So then Figgy improved his time into the 109s, but stays 10th fastest. Calm before the storm, I think. So Proctor, he's on a lap. Let's go on board with him now as he heads through Ferradura. And now into Larantia. As he locks his brakes out. Oh, he's sliding out of corner. Held it together nicely. Still up on his time. As he now heads to the start finish line now. Proctor goes 4th fastest. Nice job there from Mr. Proctor. Stig, let's see where he's at now. He's just come out of Pinerino. And he now is going to just head through Mugello. He is 2/10 up on his own time and pit. That's the fastest middle sector of all of anybody so far. As he now heads towards the start finish line. Let's see what he can do here. He goes one position higher, he goes 7th fastest. Nice job there from the German. Now then, Figgy, is he on an in lap? No, he's 9/10 faster. In the middle sector. This would put him in the mix. If he can get the time right, so he's now heading towards start finish line now. And he goes 8th fastest. Proves 2 places. Nice time there from Figgy. Yeah, there's no way of returning to the pit lane from there. So have to drive slowly. But that'll be his qualifying finish, I think. So then, Willands, he didn't quite improve on his last lap time. Proctor's out, Pingy's going out for another lap. So then, let's keep an eye on Danny. Danny's heading through the centre S's now. He's heading down towards Esquina de Largo. He's a 10th up. 10th up on his own time as he goes round the back marker. Well, goes round into traffic. Heads through Ferradura and now heads into La Rancha. And now goes through Ferradura, tries to keep it tucked in there as much as humanly possible. That's a tidy little job there, so let's see what Danny does here. No, he's a 10th down. Be difficult for him to improve on his time. He now heads towards start finish line now. What's his time going to be? Nope, he stays 10th. He stays 10th. Oh, then Robot, he's on the end of his lap now. He's not going to be improving this time. See by the sector 3 time there. So Danny's improving on his first sector time. Ben's not going to improve on his time any. Pingu has invalidated his lap time there. So is Ollie, so is Proctor. Lavsesh. Let's see how he goes about it now as he heads through the final sector. No, he's on an outlap. He's on an outlap and will make it just. So Robot, he's on another lap now. There's people already finished the session. Does Pingu improve? Pingu won't improve, I don't think. Robot's up by nearly half a second. Could push him top 5. And if he can improve any more than half a second, possibly push him top 4. And he goes 5th fastest. Nice job. Robbo now, let's see what he does for his final lap. Robbo's a 10th up. Robbo's a 10th up, which could push him up 2 places here. There's barely a 10th covering 7th to 9th. So he does, and he does go 2 places higher. Love Sesh across the line, and he doesn't improve. Haha. Yes, very much, Fuller, very much. So there we have it. Out of the unless it's time. So out of all the D2 drivers, the fastest there, I can't see, was BJ Robbo. And now just wait for everybody to ready up and then have an 18 lap dash. Should just be a very, very simple one-stop race swapping from So now just waiting for the race to start. Like I said, should be a simple one-stop race. Soft to mediums or mediums to softs, depending on what people outside the top 10 decide to do. We're just going to go straight to the start procedure. 5 red lights and we're off and racing. So now heading into the first turn, Pingu gets in there first. Proctor, Lavsesh, Willans. Is up there. Everyone start on the soft tyres. Somebody's had an incident down the back. It's Tyrfill. It gets going again, so everybody is away and clear. So Pingu gets away first ahead of Ollie. Proctor there having a massive slide and holding on to it. As now Pingu's Lavsesh having trying to Proctor. He's got Willans behind him for company. And then there's Robot sniffing about. Trying to see what's what. There's a move down the inside there from Lavsesh on Proctor. Does he make the move stick? Not quite. And look at this little gaggle. Here, side by side almost. Heading into the centre S's, who gets ahead? Willans gets ahead. Proctor's been dumped down 2 places. It's gone board with Proctor here now, heading down towards the Skeeter Delago. Looking down the inside of Lavsesh, does he get the moves done? No, he doesn't. And then you've got Robot, Robbo in there, Stig in there. So a little battle pack, and Smalley's not that far behind neither. Look at this. It's like a train forming up here behind Willans. Literally nothing covering them at all. It's almost a 6-car train. Here's Robbo now heading up towards the start-finish line, just dropping a little back. Run Robot as a spinner. I think it's Bronco Drive, but we're back up and running again, no issues there. As Robbo now heads through the centre S's. Cannot quite keep the gap back up, so oh yeah, tell you what, Figgy's already pitted. Figgy's on medium tyres already, so he must have had some kind of little incident. So Proctor is still battling with Lavsesh and Willans. No real change. Hazy, I think, had an incident in the middle of the track. Let's have a look. Yeah, he's just recovering, but he gets back off and running again. Just drawing attention to the battle out front. Ollie's staying very close to Pingu. As now they head down to Skeeter Delago. Pingu's not... Ollie's not close enough to Pingu to make anything happen. So let's just keep an eye on this for a little bit. As I'm now heading to La Rancha and then Ferradura. Ollie very much keeping in touch here with Pingu and doing a nice job about it. Figgy must have had an incident because look at the gap he's got back. 14th place. One can only presume there's been an incident there, as Pingu sets a new fastest lap of the race. So let's go back to this battle for third. With the Willands, Lavsesh and Proctor. They're still... Proctor's dropped back just a wee bit. So now Lavsesh is trying to stay in close company, so he picks up a 3-second penalty. I think Figgy's had another incident. Yep, there he is. Stuck on the outside of the corner. He's hit the barrier. He's lost a little bit of front wing, you see. Oh, he's rejoined the track at the wrong time. And nope, he's spun again. He's spun again. Let's see, does he try to recover the track? Yep, he recovers. Oh, he joins right in front of somebody. Gets out the way, no dramas. Well, Pingu and Ollie, look at them, they're just racing clear at the front. As now Lavsesh looks down the inside of Willands, touching almost, heading through the centre S's. Lavsesh gets his nose in front. Whoa, no! Oh, it's a safety car. Oh dear. Lavsesh didn't see Proctor to his left. Has just put Proctor straight into the wall. Oof. Oof. That's it's a very, very damaged Formula 1 car. Yes, very, very much so, Fuller, and for want of a better term. Will this be a chance now for everyone to pit? Seeing as we've got the safety car. Pingu dives in. Ollie dives in. Lavsesh should be in as well. Yep. Yeah, everyone's diving in. Yeah, we're caught on stream, Proctor. Caught on stream, it just looked like there's just a slight movement to the left for Willands, and it's put you straight into the wall. That's just what I saw of the incident. And that's how it looked like to me. I believe the barrier may still be being repaired now as we speak, because it was definitely knocked into next entry. So that puts now Robot in 5th, Robbo now up to 6th, Stig in 7th. Bronco Brive has not pitted yet, which I find slightly bizarre. He's the only one not to pit under the safety car. Bronco Brive gets a 5-second penalty as well for possibly nothing. There's a power, and there's Figgy as well. He's still maybe a lap down. Up. He didn't hit anything, but he certainly didn't keep his car pointing straight. So now Pingu. What's happened there? What's Willands done? What's he trying to do? Did he just run wide? Because if that's the case, Robot's fully entitled to that position. Depends what the in-game stewards want to do, because Robot is trying to keep in front here. They're still sort of half squabbling for position here under the safety car. Yep, Williams gets position back, but it'll be interesting to see if he gets any sort of penalty. Bronco Brive has now been in the pit lane for the medium compound of tyre. Well, and now everybody... Oh, Bronco Brive gets a penalty as well there for hitting Liam, more than likely. Now then, just let's take stock. Pingu in front here of Ollie. Safety car is now in. So now, let's see. Pingu should be letting the safety car go, not trying to keep up with it. Pingu can decide when he wants to let the pack go, as Lingao gets a penalty for his vehicle collision. Pingu's holding the pack, and now we're off. Off we go. Oh no, Bronco Brive's out. What's happened there? He's retiring in the pits, I believe, as Bronco Brive. So now then, we've got Pingu from Ollie from Lave Session third. There's Robot. He's up to fourth now. Got the position ahead of Willands in fifth spot. Robbo now up into sixth. Doing Yorkshire proud is Robbo. There's the Stig in seventh. We've got a spinner somewhere. Who is it? Might be... Nope, it's Figgy. Figgy is spun round. And it's before Megulo. Yeah, he's struggling to get the car pointed the right way. There we go. There we go. And Figgy now has no front wing whatsoever. Pretty much. It'll be like trying to steer a boat as he visits the pits for a third time. So now Pingu ahead of Ollie, Lavsesh, who's now got Robot really starting to close in. CK, who are you in terms of PSN? Then I might know who you are. So there's Willands in fifth. Staying close to Robot. DRS is now going to be enabled. Ollie's still holding quite close to Pingu. It's staying at about 7/10. He's not allowing Pingu to get any gaps away. Last session turns keeping Robot at arm's length. In turns keeping Willands at arm's length. There's Robbo in sixth, doing a very, very good job for Yorkshire. There's Stiggy in seventh. Danny in eighth, having a quiet race, but he's doing an half decent job. Smalley as well. Smalley's having a good race in ninth, just again, just keeping his nose clean and keeping it out of trouble. There's to Philly in 10th spot. There's Ben. There's Illicit. I've got a yellow flag, sector 3. Disappeared now, but Figgy is still on track, thankfully. So here's Pingu. He's going to get the blue flag treatment. What's he trying to do? Trying to break slipstream? I don't know. But Figgy should realise he's got faster traffic coming through. Ah, right, okay. As Pingu finally gets his way past Figgy. Robot's up to 3rd now. Lavsash has had an incident. Lavsash has had an incident and he's dropped back down to 8th place. So now that's Robot up into the podium places. Nice job. There's Willands up to 4th. Robbo now has stake for very much for company for 5th place. The Stig makes his way through the centre S's. Far enough. Lavsash has gained a place from Danny straight away, so that's a place up. Figgy's driving and typing. Is he typing in Discord, Proctor? Text and drive. Oh, Pingu's had an incident. Pingu's had an incident. He's down to 8th. So now we've got Ollie up front. As now we've got a virtual safety car. Oh, Figgy's out. Figgy's out. It's only a matter of time, but now Ollie assumes the race lead. Pingu's just went to pieces. So now Ollie should have enough of a gap to stay out front here from Robot Willands. He's up to 3rd. So now we've got a potential 3-car battle for 4th with Robbo, Stig and Lavsash. Here we go. We're back underway again. In terms of penalties, by the way, Stig's got 8 seconds worth. So at the second time he is going to drop positions. As we now head across the start finish line and on to lap 15. Heading through the centre S's. As Willands now battles Robot for 2nd spot. Let's keep an eye on this. Oh, he picks up a time penalty, Robot. Willands is now very much hassling Robot. Can he put the pressure on enough? Heading through Megulo now into Yun Chao. Willands, let's see if he can stick the pressure on. We're staying on board here. Will answers up and down the inside into the center S's. Robot, does he hold on? Yes. The wall does it again. Oh, now Willans picks up a penalty. And now Willans round the outside of Robot and Mosquito Delago. They're still side by side. Look at this. And Willans finally gets a position. And now Robot puts his nose back up inside for Larancha. Robot is still keeping a hold here of second place. A little bit of contact. Nothing too severe. Let's keep it clean, boys. Now through Megullo. Robot has held on to second place quite grimly. And now he locks up going into Yun Chao. This is Willans' big opportunity to get second place. And he's got it. And he's going to have the benefit of DRS to help him. But Robot is closing. Willans claims second spot. Nice job. As Lavsesh now looks down the inside of Robbo. It doesn't quite happen. And now going back to the battle for second. Willans is holding on here. Willans is really holding on stoutly here. These two are doing a good job. Pingu now up to fourth. Gets ahead of Robbo. So let's just go back. Final lap's about to start and Ollie will be at the lead of that pack. Is Willans pulling away? No, he's not. Robot's holding on to him. He's trying to use DRS to help him. He's going to get DRS as well. Let's see now, going on board a Robot in the center S's. He's not... He can't get alongside. Willans held on to the middle part of the track and did a good job there of defending. Now Willans is... He's holding on still. Here. I think he had some sort of incident, Max. Unfortunately, I did miss it. But he's managed to get himself back up to fourth. As we'll come back to that battle in just a second. Ollie, meanwhile, on his final lap, he's heading up towards the start finish line. He's going to win the race. Nice job from Ollie. Didn't make any mistakes and he gets the victory. Very nicely done. Willans is going to hold on to second after a titanic battle with Robot, who claims the final podium place. Pingu claims... No, Pingu goes up to second because of penalties. Ah, right, okay, so Pingu reclaims second. Willans will go third. Robbo claims fourth. Robot's down to fifth. Lavsesh sixth. Danny seventh. Stig eighth. Smalley ninth. Teville 10th. They're still racing even though they're past the checkered flag. God knows why. Here comes Ben for his 11th place. Hard earned 11th. And Alyssa Power will come across the line 12th. There we go, nice job. Well, that got... Yeah, Ollie drove well. You have to praise him. It was a very, very good end to that race. So there we have it from this race. The next race will be starting in the next few minutes, so we'll start a separate stream for that. But in the meantime, thank you very much for watching, and catch you in a few minutes.